Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Can you guys hear me? How's the sound? Is the thingy too loud? Can you guys hear me? Damn it, you see now the thing with the problem with this guy. It has to be back here, but can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? The sound is nice. It's perfect. Sound is good. So let us continue. So those who want to know what's going on, I am busy rebuilding the enemy AI because there was this bug, a lot of bugs. If you haven't checked out my previous 2 live streams, I've been bug fixing the whole time and fixing the enemies, just fixing. I have a lot of bugs in the game, so I was just busy fixing those bugs. And then I decided to go in deeper and check why am I having so much bugs. And then I realized that they're all centering the part that I was busy with was centered around the enemy logic. And I realized, okay, so what the mistake I made was I just started. So I made a small enemy, and then I made a small enemy, and then I kept expanding because that was the point that I wanted to make. I wanted to have one enemy architecture, and then I can just keep expanding on that enemy architecture. That's what I wanted. But then what ended up happening was that there were bugs that there was nothing controlling the enemy. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm speaking all over the place. There's just so much for me to say. So I literally forget what I'm supposed to say because it's just this. It's so much that I have to take into account. That is why I just scrapped everything and rebuilt it. So the way the enemy was thinking, I built the fodder first. This is the fodder. Okay, this is the fodder. Alright. Now this enemy. Okay, this thing is not gonna work now. Oh damn. Is it not working? Why is it not working? I see it's not checking here for the. I wonder what's happening here. You see now the whole fucking thing is broken. But yeah man, how you doing? So the current issue is forget the fact that they're broken now, not moving. That's not even the issue. The issue is the fact that oh guys, please like the video. Tell the people that I'm live. I go live and work on the game live so I can talk to you guys and answer your questions. So otherwise I would have just done this quietly, you know. So invite people that are into sprite games, Dragon Ball Z sprite games. Especially games like mobile games, and you like character creation and stuff. Come chill. I'm busy looking for bugs, busy redesigning the enemy logic. Right, so this technically is the new enemy, even though this enemy is there's so much wrong with this enemy. So, and I have to rebuild the enemy because last time, like I explained, the enemy would freeze because the mind of the enemy was in the motor. Oh, it's so difficult to explain. The thing that was controlling the movement of the enemies was the thing thinking for the enemies, was the brain. Then I realized while having so many bugs, I was like, okay, I know exactly what to do now. I have to split the enemies. I'm gonna show you guys. So here's the old script, right? If I open up my motor, you guys will see now what I mean. Forget this code mumbo jumbo that you're seeing now. Okay. So the enemy, the old enemy currently is in charge of the enemy, was in charge of the state, right? The motor. Again, this is the thing that's making the character, the enemies go up, down, left, right? This thing was being controlled, right? If I can show you quickly. I can show you quickly. Come on. Come now. Set state. So this was currently what was controlling the enemies, and what would happen is that since it's locked to the movement, if anything happened in the movement would disconnect with the rest of the enemy, with the rest of the script, because I freeze the movement when the enemy is being attacked, getting attacked, and that meant that the enemy couldn't move that time. So it's too difficult for me to explain. All I know is all I want you to know is like I'm busy rebuilding the enemy AI and the state machine, and that is what I've been doing. That's why I didn't come live, because the enemies, when I look at this thing, I'll give you an example. This thing can't even let me do it like this. I'll show it to you like this. Alright? So here's the old enemy, right? You see the enemy is moving, and okay. Wait, what the hell is happening now? What is this? Okay, I don't need to see this anymore. I don't need to see this anymore. Rebuilding this enemy AI has been one of the most difficult things that I have been done. I'm wondering why this thing is doing this. What is this? Enemy motor to the... Oh, there I got hit. And then this is here. Okay, I don't need this as well. But why are you bugging out? Did I mess with this thing here in the start? No, wait. Okay. My question is why? Okay. Damn it. Why is the old one broken now? And then they stop moving. Why? They have the spike. If I what? Something happened here. Something happened here. Something happened. Is it this guy? Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm gonna move the player on, back on, and then also 1.5. Also, what else was there? Where was that thing? Is it in this? Where was this thing now? Is it in the rotation? Yeah. Use legacy receipt. Alright, I think I found it now. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's still not working. It's still not working. What the hell? Okay, it's not moving. Okay, so I broke the damn new enemy, the old enemy. This is bad. This is bad because now how am I going to know if I fixed, if the old system is worse or new? Oh man. Anyway, let me just work with this one. Let me just work with this one. Let me just work with this one. Okay, that's it. Okay. So now what I would like to do is I would like to for it to reseek. Where's my state machine? Here's my motor V2. Here's my enemy. Here's my new state machine. After it's entering attack, it enters attack, and then I have to just find a way. Can I set my state? To set the state, it's a public. So so the problem is now is when I've exited attack. When I've exited attack, I need to set this thing. So let me think. What if I do? What if I'm on? What if I go to idle? Because if I go to idle, I'll have to start reseeking. Let's do that. Let's see if that fixes it. So I'm going to go to my animations. This is an issue now. This is an issue now because like actually I don't have the state machine here, but it's fine. I'm gonna grab the state machine here. Let me just serialize private enemy state machine. It's called the state machine. So what I would like to do is when you go to idle, where's idle? Yes, idle. If it's idle, the current animation is playing. What is this? It says play. Come on, where's idle? Do I not have? I don't have. Okay. That's intro. Or if the new animation is idle. State machine dot set state to seeking. Seek and find his fight spot. If this works. Like if I have to go back on my history and check what have I been doing. So I can't see now. I can't see now. But like I've been hella busy with this let's see. Okay, I see that this thing didn't actually do that. Wait, what is my state? What is my state? The state is still attacking. What did I say here? If this is equals to the forward, backwards, or idle. No, it's only if it's idle. But this didn't work. Oh, I know exactly what I did wrong. If I'm gonna just copy this here. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I did not set this thing. So if I go in here, that was in my animations. So I'm going to put this state. Where's the state machine? Here's the state machine. But I also just wanna tell my state machine that this is only if the state machine is not equal to null. Otherwise my old enemies won't, my old scripts won't work. I'm so upset because I want to get this game done. I want to get it in your hands. But like, I have to think long term. Like, I can build this game right now and send it to you guys, but it's, who the hell gonna play the game as is? It's broken. Okay, it's still not working. It's still attacking, and then I wanna know. So, oh, I get what's happening. I get what's happening. So this never gets called. This never gets called. That is an exit loop. If I go into my animation and I see after, you see that is an exit loop. So it just goes and it just goes here. And if I go into this thing says resets anime. So maybe I should do it there. No, you can't do it there. There's nothing that says animation is complete, so maybe I should just create this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this script, this line here. So when I want it, delete this, not do this here, delete my state machine, go to my attacks here, and I'll create a private void animation event. What is this animation event? This is return to seeking, or better yet, set state. And then I'll just pass through enemy state and I'll just call underscore new state, and I'll just say yeah. It's gonna say this state machine doesn't exist, right? Let me just put my state machine up. Let me also say in here, like, only do this, like, if again, if the state machine is not equal no, only do this step. And then this is the thing I didn't want to do, but I have no choice. I am going to have to go into every single damn animation, and by every attack, right, by every end of attack. Wait, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, going to say attacks, set enemy states, seek fight spot. Now let's see if this works. Okay, that's not gonna work because you never set the state. So if you go back here, go in here, he's looking for my attacks. Somewhere should be enemy's state machine. There we go. Let's see if this works. I'm hoping it will. Okay, fantastic. There you go. It's working. It's working. But I can't move. Retreat to safe spot. I know exactly why you're doing this. Because you are acting like you're a hunter. Now if I go in here and says retreat to safe spot, what? here. If I cannot attack ray detector. No man, what the hell? Yo, if I can't attack, right? This is bullshit. Oh damn it, this is bullshit. If I can't attack, just reseek again, dumbass. Okay, so I get technically what this is my fault now. This is my fault now. Because now like I have to make this thing reseek the position. So where is a reseek position? That's an issue now. Okay, so I have an idea. So if it's where's my motor? Here's my motor. Now where's this damn code? Oh my damn. Set state. Let's go to set state and let's go to retreating. Here's repositioning. So I have one called repositioning. So I don't have one called reposition. So that's the one I'm actually trying to do here. So if I go to my states and I go to enemy states, there's no reposition. That's bad. Position. There's no reposition, and that is what I want to do here. Not by my motor, by the state machine. Damn it. Where is this now? Yeah, it is. Reposition. So the painstaking problem is now figuring out what my reposition code is. Right? Begin to reposition between. If the set state is here. Alright, issue. I'm gonna say let's copy this. Okay, let's do this. Let's see, because I'm using AI to help rebuild my script. It's too complicated for me to. Otherwise, I would spend way too much time. But what normally happens is AI doesn't know what my thing is, what my code is. So it will just. It does bad stuff. It does bad stuff. So yeah. I'm just waiting for it now to finish. Now, I hate this so much because I don't know what's new now. Okay, here's this thing now, and random requires system. Come now, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I know exactly what's happening. Yeah. Wait, but wait. First of all, where are you called? You're called in the position only. Action is completed. No, move to position is frozen. Tween reposition only. Action on complete is equal to null. So if arrive at destination dot. What? What is this? Move to new random spot. Where's that code? Do I have this here? Yes, move. Get random position is not what I'm looking for. Neither is this. Here is this thing here. Oh, this thing is confusing me now. You see, this is what happens when you let AI write code for you. I don't even know what the hell. What is this? What is this action? That is fucking dope. Oh shit, that's dope. I guess that's what it wants me to do. So where do I do this then? Then where do I call this? Where do I call this? Oh. Where is, yes, reposition only, move to position. And then reposition, blah 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 blah. We moving it, blah blah blah. We get it, fantastic. I still want to know, where do I call those things? Where? So first of all, let's do this first. Here's the rep. Here's the thing. Let's go to my state machine here, right? Damn it! That this thing that is the. Okay, I get it. So on finish, here we go. So here we go, like this. I'm gonna just put these in here like this. I'll put it, move to save spot. Put it in here like this, right? This is my hunter, okay, so it's fine. Oh no. I get what's going on here. State. Damn it, man. Come now. Move to ring. Yes, this damn code. Okay, so but let's just take this here. Okay. I'll just put this here. Even though I know it still doesn't work, move to random spot so I can delete you. And then so yes, enemy state dot. What was this? Seek and choose fight spot. Now, before you do this, so actually this is gonna be like this. Oh man, come on! You already have it here. But then this is going to be in my motor, so I'm gonna say motor. Duty dot this, and then what the hell is it? Oh man. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. This should work now. Alright. Right. Have a funny business. Okay, right, saving. Let's do this. Thank you guys for joining. Okay. It's saying there's an error. Here's the error. Where's the error? Here's the error. Oh. What is the issue here again? Oh, come on. Random is ambiguous. So it's Unity Engine.random. So can I say that? Will you stop? Unity Engine.random. Is that fine? It's fine. Yes. But am I not using? I'm using the Unity Engine though. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, they compiled perfectly. Let us now test. Where's my phone? Ah, my phone is the camera. I forgot. Okay, and then so now I need to get my enemy. Attack, move the spot. Reposition, and nothing's happening. Okay, it's not repositioning. Why not? Enter retreat. That's not what I want to do. Enter attack, reposition. I know exactly why this is happening. Enter retreat. No, it's not here, bro. Where's my code? Yeah. Move to new fight spot. You are being referenced somewhere. Where is this? It's called move to new fight spot. So I made a mistake when I added in. So where did I add this now? Oh. Where's the states? Reposition, it should not be here. It's called move to new fight spot. I didn't see it. Yeah. I have an idea. I'm gonna rename this to reposition, because I know what reposition means. I don't know what move to new fight spot. Okay, I know what both means, but it's now so confusing. But now I also, okay, yeah, that's gonna work now. So it should work now. This is literally what I've been doing, trying to rebuild the game. Okay. Oh no, bro. Okay, you see here, it's aggressive. Okay, it's working. It's chasing me again. Now what I want to do is I want a delay. So where do I put my state machine? I put it immediately. So when do I receive? So now, because that's the issue right now. We can attack. It's by can attack. So I just want to say like move spot seed enter state. Like this is happening. Like there should be at least like a breathing room. Okay, this is good news. For now, the unfortunate of the situation is that the animation is not working at all anymore. The animation controller seems to be disconnected from the enemy for some reason. Not for some reason, I rebuilt it. So for instance, like look at that. What is that? I'm so sorry. think I know what's happening now. I just don't like that the enemy is running so fast behind you. Let's build this quickly. This will be. Sorry for being quiet. Menu program. New program you want to concentrate. You stand a little. You guys can see my face. Okay, I like this. I just don't like the fact that okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm just gonna make a note. New enemy state machines. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so the enemy can chase you, check the range, can attack and repeat. Not doing this. Okay, but now what is happening? It should. This is the thing that happens. Should only have access to the fight spots available on this correct side. And then also the animation, the move animation. I can actually do that quickly because I did actually do this. There's also an issue I think I'm having here with the thinking. I think not if it's attacking, it should attack. Not with everything because it's thinking. Okay, thinking, moving, thinking, attacking. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Or I'll say yeah, private. I'll call this attack thinking. This is will always be 0.5. So I will say when you think to enter here new state, when you enter here, and then I will say this is if state is equals to attack, right? Then do this, else do this, right? So if it's, then I'm gonna say attack thing. Why? Because when they get to the enemy, when they get to the player, I want to just to attack. I don't want there to be such. I actually have so much control over my enemy. I didn't have this much control over the previous enemy. You see, that was perfect. You see? You see? You see? Get to the player, immediately attack. Fantastic. Now let's just fix this movement. Let's fix the movement. And it's definitely something to do with my animation. So let me go to my animations and try to understand. Let's go in here and go to my animations and understand when are you making my when are you making the move left and right. What is this? Distance animator. Next. Charge queue. Here we go. Tick. Oh my word. So I had a move animator. What? Oh wow. So let me just say, yeah. This is what changed the animations. This is what called the movement animations previously. Turns out I have a script dedicated to just playing move animations, right? And then let's put but where does this fit in the new I actually need to listen to this.
This fits as a worker presenter, not as part of the brain. It should not live inside the state machine. It should listen to the state machine and play movement animations based on what state the hunter is in. In the new setup, state machine decides move to spot, reposition, retreat, attack, charge, etc. Motor moves the body. Distance move animator chooses EA5 forward, EA6 backward, EA0 idle. So this script still has a job. It just needs to stop reading the old motor state and start reading the new state machine state. What changes right now it checks. You can see the code in our conversation history. That belongs to the old system. In the new system, it should check something like enemy states.move to spot, enemy states reposition, enemy states retreat to safe spot. So the answer is, this script belongs next to the state machine, not inside it, and it should read enemy state machine.current state. Best roll for it now. Use it as enemy state machine says we are moving. Enemy distance move animator decides whether the move looks forward or backward. That is actually clean, because the state machine should not care whether the enemy is visually moving closer or farther from the player. That is presentation logic. What to change conceptually? Replace this.
Do I have him thinking? Yeah, this is moving. Oh my word, bro. Oh, bro. Can I do that? But, oh. Bro. This thing is telling me that, okay, so I just gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah that, so let's do this. I'll say, if motor is not equal, no, then do this. So I'm gonna take this out of here, and then I will say, I'll put this here like this, and I'll say and I'll say if this thing says, right? This thing says, yeah, that I think I have something here called is moving. So I can just set this is moving is equal to my motor to what is moving. So simple. This is the old logic. Here's the new logic. And it's not, oh no. This must not. Even say also, I'm gonna say if my enemy motor dot the current. No, oh no, that's my enemy state machine. I feel like then I shouldn't do this. Then why use the motor? Then why use the motor at all? Then why use the motor? The motor was the current, the previous state machine. So I'll just call the enemy state machine, yeah. And I'll just call it the state machine. And I'll just say, yeah, that if my state machine, right, if it's not null, I'm gonna copy this again and put this here, because this is State machine dot current state states. This is called move to spot. This is no way, really? I don't think this is gonna work because what the hell does move to spot do? Is that the current? Let me. I have to check now. Is this gonna? It's not. It's gonna break that. I have to fix it actually quickly. Where is it now? If you go to, I have an enemy animator going on here. It's not. Yeah. Where is it? Is it in my controller? Yes, my distance animator. So I'm going to put my enemies thing in there, right? Wait. Okay, no, it's fine. I have to actually mess with the time now. And then check. Okay, fantastic. Because it is. Okay, so I was right. It's working now. So it's going to. Okay, let's see what this looks like in real time. Okay. I hate that it does that, but it's fine. For now, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I just want to say the damage is also broken. Damage is broken. Damage animation. Okay. So what in the damage? I'm almost done with this actually. Like I can't believe it. It's moving so quickly because now the what is enemy health? Oh yeah, it's this. Yeah, it is. So what is the issue here? What's the issue? What is the issue here? Enemy attacks? No. It's by my health. My HP. It doesn't have motor. But it also doesn't have attack. What did I just read? Enemy health. Enemy attacks. Enemy health. enemy at no. Yeah, it is. It has it. Okay, it has it, and then what? It has it, and then it says if that is not. Oh, combat settings is no. Why would my combat settings be no, bro? Return. Oh no, this is towards the enemy. This is towards the enemy. If my here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. But now what the hell is this? What the enemy animations? Yeah. What the fuck? What is happening here? If enemy is not combated to finishing the attack, right? Why is this happening twice? Can I delete this? Let me delete this. Okay, I have an idea. Don't delete it. Just comment it out. Just comment it out. And then, so the problem is, this is the problem here. This is the problem here. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna say if enemy motor dot is not equal to no, do this. And I'll say else if I have to put a state machine in here. It's crazy that my health doesn't have a state machine yet. Private state machine. If state machine is not equals no, then state machine set state set state as menu state no man table now. I don't think this is the end of the solution, yeah, because I don't actually have the state machine is going to be required, yeah, but that's not it. Even if I can damage the enemy now, I think there's going to be something missing. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I think there's going to be something missing. I'm sure there's going to be something missing. You see, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I changed the state, I knew it. It was just gonna be stuck now. Oh my god. So after getting attacked, the enemy freezes. So where's the state machine? Nothing happens. So when I'm getting attacked, yes, getting attacked. And in getting attacked, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Now where is my previous getting attacked script? It's in my motor. So where's the motor? So where is getting attacked? Retreating, fixed update, attacking, seeking, retreating, update. If health is getting attacked, I would cancel my motor, right? And okay. My question now, if I'm getting attacked, doesn't. He's getting attacked. What? Where are you? Enter getting attacked. So it needs to. It says freeze the movement, let the damage play. So let's freeze the movement. Is there a freeze movement? Yeah. Maybe I will go to motor. Freeze for I'm going to add in here a serialized private flow. It's called stagger time. How long do I get staggered? Now when I stagger someone for at least like a second, one, that's the time it's gonna take for the enemy to get back to normal. So freeze for the stagger time, and then also recovery. So let's say IE numerator stagger enemy. And now we're gonna say yield return yield, wait for seconds. We're gonna wait the stagger time. After waiting the stagger time, we're just gonna say what is this now? Come on. And then we're going to say, yeah, gonna start coroutine. There we go. Now, what should I say? Yeah, if you are getting attacked, stop the coroutine. Stop this coroutine and start it again. Otherwise you're going to have coroutines that stack on one another, and then it's just gonna make the enemy jitter. Looks bad. Trust me, looks bad. I see there's a lot of people watching me. You guys have any questions? Just please know, when is this game coming out? Questions. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I have to attack this nigga. Oh, it's working. It's working. There is dead, bro. Okay. It's working. It's working. You guys have any questions? Let me know what the questions are. Okay, I have a question. What's happening with the animation? Are these white spots taken? Oh no, oh no, oh no. These fight spots are still taken. These fight spots are still taken. So let me just make a note and say, will this game have multiple fighting styles? Let me rather say it's too early to say. Okay, let me just fix this quickly. Let me just fix this quickly. I can actually move in and put one of those in my enemy pool. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say move for the 1 4. I'm just gonna put this guy in there for now. This guy in there for now. Okay, wow. What happens when I hit him? Okay, so it doesn't die. It doesn't die. Is it this one? Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it doesn't die. So upon death, nothing happens. So now my question is, what happened last upon death? So take damage. Damage is dealt. Here's a stagger. Here's staggering. Unstagger enemies. Getting attack is set to false. Ooh, this is now an issue here because you guys can't have two different. You can't have two different stuff here. So I'm going to say cancel invoke. What does this mean? You can't have to is getting attacked. Now my question is okay, that doesn't matter. The enemy ray, that matters a lot. Can I attack? Where you being used? Enemy state machine says can I attack? So this thing is depending on is getting attacked. So I go back to is getting attacked and I go look for the is getting attacked. Where am I setting this value? I'm setting it here. So here you're getting attacked staggered. So this code must have, unfortunately, you guys need to share a state machine. You need to share a public float stagger time. But don't do this. I don't want it like this. I want it get a return stagger time. You're never gonna set it, so let's go in here and say where was this. I'm gonna go to my enemy. So this is okay, it's my new enemy is not gonna work. Oh damn. So let's say one to get this. Get all scrap. So then I don't even have a state machine. I do. State machine dot stagger time. If enemy is not equal no, right? Else that's stagger time. So at least we're gonna be sharing the same stagger time. but that's one of the instances that I wanted to know. Something else I wanted to know now is what is going to happen if let me see, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it bugs out sometimes. This is a nitpick now. I think I'll leave this in for now. Damage animation is broken, but it's fine. I fixed it semi. Fight spots does not release on death, so that's something I needed to check. That's actually what I wanted to do here. Invoke die. You invoke die, and when you die, animations is dead, and then you say what happens on die. Die. Show this enemy is killed. And on here, enemy killed. So I guess we go to no table. Go back to the here. Find out who's listening for this. And my battle system. Okay, so that's not what I was looking for. Then it turns out go back to the health on die here. Die activates this. The controller, I set it to false. My sprite enemy, hide the character. Upon hiding the character, I return the character back to the vesting. Something is wrong there. This is not working. Something is wrong here. Here we go. Found you. State machine is not no. Let's go to the here my release the spot. If I open up release spot quickly. Yeah. You see here it does all of this. Right. Now if I go to my state machine, leave the enter state, the exit state, the enter the state, see attack, exit, attack. I don't actually use these, which I should be using them. For instance, once I've exited an attack, I can do that other thing, but it's fine. You see, yeah, exit dead, right? But it's fine. You know, exit, yeah. Oh shit, that's so cool. That's so cool. But anyway, when dead, enter dead. When I enter my dead, where is you? Yeah, stop everything. Fantastic. But then I need to release my spot. So on my motor 2D, it says this. Do I have it on my motor? do I have a motor 2D dot release? I don't have a release spot. So if I go to my motor 2D, where's the fight spots? It's by my, yeah, so this code, I'm going to copy all of this like this, and I'm going to say I'm going to just put this move to spot, reach spot, enter attack, retrieve. I'm just gonna put it here by release spot. And even though all of these things are an issue here, right? I'm going to delete all of these things. Or, even though this is the case, I still, damn it, there's an issue now. What's the issue? Because it's not gonna let me play test now. This is the issue it's saying. Okay, no, it's fine. I don't need to fix that now. So I need to damn it, I just had to, I had it and I deleted. I went missing now. Come on. So when I die, right, I have to release the spot, and the spot is where it's not there. It's by my. So then why don't I just release this? Oh, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know that if I am repositioning, it should forfeit the spot. It should release the spot. So let's see, enemy. Let's just see here. So here's the fight spot top, right? Okay. It's holding on to the fight to the slot. It's holding on to it. It's holding on to it. It's holding on to it. It shouldn't hold on to it. So as soon as I move like this and stuff, right? So for instance, as soon as I okay, it's moving to that spot. It's fine. Okay. I'm surprised all of these guys are moving towards me. So what do they all have fight spots? It's only 4 people, so that makes sense. There's a top left. These two both have top right. Okay. So there's only 4 people around me always. Okay, fantastic. Now the problem is that okay, so they aren't, when reseeking, before you reseek, right? So just as you enter reseek here, shoot delay state. What the fuck? So when you enter seek, right? Where is this thing? When you enter seek, where is these states? When I enter my seek state, blah 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 fight spot, it looks for a request. So I'm gonna release this thing first. Release the spot. I'm gonna go into release spot and I'm gonna say only if fight spot controller. I'm gonna say only if fight spot selected fight spot. I'm gonna say if selected fight spot is equal is not if it's null, then return. Else release the spot. So now this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to check now if moving around doesn't actually do anything. I see Right, so if I go to my enemy here, that's that spot. No man. I was holding on to my spot. You see, he's holding on to my spot. I don't like that. Bottom left. Top left. Okay. It's getting new spots. That's good. But now, one thing I don't like is that when I damn well move, it's looking for the spite in the wrong places. So that's something I need to fix actually, because now the enemy is gliding across. I hate that. Fight spot does not respawn death. Can we kill them then? Who is this? Here we go. Still has it. Still has the fight spot. So I'm just gonna see. Do I have death light? You do have death light up here. This has now become private. Only reason it was not private was because the one thing I love about it being private is that, well, no, never mind. I'm too tired to recall that thought now. I have an idea. When I'm getting attacked, release the spot. Okay. So if I'm getting attacked, also release the spot, because what's the point in holding it? Right? What's the point in holding it? You're getting attacked, you've lost your fight spot. Makes sense? Do you guys see how much is going into not even complex, just simple enemy logic? Right? Let's see if I hit it. Yeah, fantastic. There we go. Okay. So, okay. One thing that I want to happen is I want this thing is not killing me. Why is this not happening? Okay, this guy's still here.
Hunters are moving into the area. Expect heavier resistance.
Do they don't die? They don't die, they just stand there. So let me make this note as well. Okay, I don't know if that happens, but they don't. Yeah, let's try to fixio this. Sionis this quickly. It doesn't have a fight spot, right? Because I need it. So if it dies, it will die without a fight spot, which is fantastic. But now it doesn't actually. So if I say, oh, I know what's happening. No, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Because here, if I go to die, oh no. As you can see, okay, so I see. No, man, because. And I take damage, and I did this already. That is done already. But the problem is the death here on death. Current health is 0. Current health 0. If state machine is not no, unstack. Okay. But then here on dead enemy animations controller. What is controller? Controller is a game object. Bro, are you switching off the brain? Let me just see. Let me see. Yes, no, because if I switch this off. Oh, but that is what's supposed to happen. No. I am so confused. Okay. Then object. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It actually is here. It actually is here. Let us just go into the base fodder and let's make sure that the UI fodder DPS, your ID is, I guess I'll say 0. Oh, I know why. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is the reason why. Because die is being provoked here. Die, all of this does, and then it does this after 5 seconds, and then enemy type, and then it's this thing. It's this thing. What is this controller? What is this controller? Oh my word, you guys have been commenting. How does bro not have epilepsy? I just don't have epilepsy. Health. Controller. What is in here? Okay, that's what that is. So if I kill. Ah, it switched it off. And then whoa. What the fuck? Wait, what? It just worked. It just worked. I can't move it. So if I hit you, boom, dead. Then there. What the hell? So did I fix something accidentally? I fixed something accidentally. Okay, whatever. Okay, so just a few things I want to fix. I want to hide this from the enemy, and then I also want to say let me go to my player. I want to make sure that the fight spots are actually released. If they are released, I can move on to the next phase. Okay, I don't have to do this. Where's my player?
Extraction is now available. You may leave or continue the fight.
Okay. There's an occupant here. I'm confused. This looks like it's working. Bro, this thing had bugs just now. What the hell is happening? Okay, first of all, bro. Do not spawn hunters now. I'm trying to figure out, and also too many enemies. 3 at a time.
An extraction is available if you wish to leave.
What am I testing? Yay, they had left the first spot. And here's another enemy coming. Okay, alright. No man. Okay, so it is. That is working. Yeah. It's not holding onto the spot. Okay, it's not holding onto the spot. That's great. That's great news. Now comes the very difficult part. When they find a spot. Okay, this is the spot. When you find a spot, when you request a spot, it says the proximity. Requesting a spot, I say game object, and I say spot dot, I say enemy side. I get my enemy side from the game object. I say game object dot transform the position left and right. So it's going to return a game object. Yeah. So I think this is working. Oh, by the way, I have a little girl, right? I have a daughter. She's threw my remote away, so I can't control my lights. By the way, I would have loved my lights to be red color, right? But now, since my daughter threw the remote away, that's why you have an epilepsy show going on here, right? By the way, to the guy who asked about the epilepsy. Okay. Okay, alright, so the reason for that, I want to know if this is accurate or not. Because it looks like they're moving the wrong spot, man. Left, and that's left. That's correct. I just want to do my size, yeah. Left. I can't move. Whatever. We cleaned the office entirely the other day. Looking for this damn controller. Could not find it. Right. Left. You should always want to go to the left side, yeah. Go to the left side. Left side. Right side. Right side. Okay, so that's working. So what was that other nonsense earlier, man? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Now there's something else that was wrong. What was it? I can't remember now. Oh, no, I can't move. Damn it. Let me just see if I can fix this bug quickly. So if the game starts and you already start attacking, I do have access. What the? This is why I hate bugs. Is this fixed now? Is the new enemy state machine working? Look here. Okay. Okay, maybe I should add more enemies. Okay, let's then do this. So I'll call this base and then I'll say base 1, I'll say base variant. So how do I do this again? You just copy and paste the stuff. So this is 0 is yellow, 1 was red, and then that guy's that color, and then I go into 0 and making a damn mistake. Because now those weren't variants. God damn it, how do I do this? So you put the base here, and then I guess you can just change it. Okay, and then copy, paste, and then you put them back, and then you okay, and then you just rename this thing to the I don't have the name yet. Okay, and then I say prefab variant. Damn it. Okay. I delete you. What, really? Okay, that's fine, and you just say further. But it oh, so much to do.
Extraction is now available. You may leave or continue the fight.
I think I fixed it. I think it's finally in a working condition that I can actually report on and saying okay. Okay. Now,
An extraction route is open.
why does my enemy not have shadows? That's random. I'm wondering now why my enemies doesn't have shadows. It's a stupid thing for me to worry about, but yeah, no shadows. There it says it is. It's not showing. It's not showing. It's not showing at all. Then that is nothing. The Z has nothing to do with it. If I just say none, it will show. Inside the mask. Where's my mask?
Extraction is now available. You may leave or continue the fight.
I hate that I'm struggling so much with this now. Let me check. Why does my player have a shadow?
An extraction is available if you wish to leave.
The shadow 20 and it's 0. I know exactly why. I know exactly why my thing doesn't have shadows. I know exactly why my enemy doesn't have shadows. I know exactly why they don't have shadows. There we go. There's my enemy shadow. So it seems that there's just also oh, but that's a bug that I will have to get to later. That's not important. It's just, I'm gonna play the game again, see if I can find any bugs. Okay. Ooh. Hey man, things are going very well.
An extraction is available if you wish to leave.
I can add that race. It's not an issue. To answer your question, I can add the it's actually a Ninja Turtles race, but can actually add it. Okay, this looks like it's working. This looks like it's working. Oh, it looks like it's working. It's 12 o'clock. I can actually stop. I've streamed for long enough. I actually don't want to stop. I actually want to know what's happening with my hunter. Let's see what's happening with my hunter. I just want to know if I'm missing prefab. I just want to see if I have everything in place. Distance checker. Ooh. Here's my new motor. Oh, what? None of this is working. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This carton is fine. What is this thing? It's the ray detector. So it's the player enemy ray detector. It's this thing. And then it needs my okay player, and then okay I go here. That's working. That's not working because I don't have it here. It was this thing. That's the thing that was bugging out. So if I go back in here and say now it's working. State machine is fine. The sorting group thing is an issue, but it's fine. I'll get it to work. Oh, I need my dash motor. Oh, I remember last time I actually asked to move these together. Um, My question is now, let me just go in here. So I don't have dash. I do have knockback for some reason. Knockback's on here. Copy component. It's on there. Right, and then I just add what? Where's the script there's a script that's broken on here now. Wait, then what? Wait, what? I'm confused now. Whoa. Enemy proximity. Why isn't it this thing? It's not that thing. Okay, it's on the thing. What the hell? Okay, it is on here. And it's not on here. What do you require? You require my health scrub and my feet. That's my feet. Okay. You also then put them on. The dash motor I will have fixed now. Okay, and then my motor wants my health. Rotation. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh, that's super slow. Interesting. There's a bunch of errors, yeah. There are a bunch of errors, yeah. It's my dash motor, isn't it? It's my dash motor. I need a dash motor. But now I don't want to use the dash motor. I did ask. Why do you cancel the dash? When I get attacked. I wanna say okay, but anyway guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much who's watching now. I appreciate you guys so much for watching with me. I'm busy rewriting the enemies because like I said, I was busy getting the game ready for you guys for just a simple test, close testing, so that people can tell me if the game is broken or if the game is fun. If I need to fix stuff, the players will tell me. Busy with that. Also, but then while I was getting the game ready for release, or not even a release, just like a private release, I saw that there was too many bugs in the game currently, and these bugs made it difficult for me to showcase the game to you guys. And also I can't release a broken game, so I had to fix that code immediately. And then while fixing the code, I realized that, oh no, the enemies are bugging out. So the bugs are happening because there's no proper state machine controlling the enemies. There's nothing really controlling the enemies. So that's what I'm busy with. So let's say after I fix the enemies, so for instance, there was just weird bugs, guys. You guys can go and check the I think, God, what episode is it? Let me check. You can check episode 22, 23 and 24, where I was busy with working on those bugs. You'll clearly see them. And then I realized that the biggest issue was not the fact that there was bugs, was the fact that the enemy state machine there was no state machine. Like I said, the movement controlled the way the enemy was thinking, and that was bad. I also then decided to rework and build a proper state machine for me to be able to identify clearly. And like now, for instance, if I can show you, even like now, I have these states and I literally have an enter state. So I have exact things now set in place for when the enemy does something. So if there's a bug, I can clearly see what state the enemy is in. So for instance, last time there was a loosey-goosey way of setting the state, and then once it was in state, there was, I don't want to explain it now. It's just a lot of confusing talk. This is very important, and I want you guys to share this news with your friends, especially people that are looking forward to playing this game. If you want to play this game as soon as possible, to play test, if you want to be one of the first people to play test the game, in my previous game, Super Warriors Adventure, I just let anybody join the testing community, and what ended up happening was I had people that literally was only there to play the game, and they never gave me feedback. So I never was able to properly, I'm not blaming the testers, I'm not saying it's their fault, it's just that the role of the tester is to say all the things that's wrong with the game, so that when the game gets in the hands of all the other players, the tester has fixed out or pointed out these big bugs. So if you want, then I decided, okay, I need people that are serious, people that are really wanting to see this game go forward. So I thought about, okay, so what's gonna happen now, because I know currently in the community of Super Warrior Brawl, in this free movement game, there are people that want me to work on Super Warriors Adventure. So these people will say to me, the game is cool, but add story mode. Now, that is not the right feedback I'm looking for. So if you are willing, and this is why I've made it this way, if you're willing to put money into the game, then your opinion actually matters, because you're helping to fund the development. There's a lot of things that I want to buy. I want to hire an artist to help me create a lot. Somebody asked earlier, are there going to be different fighting styles? Well, if I'm the only guy animating, then no. But if I have an artist who's busy making me animations, I can just, while he's making the animations, put them in the game. That just increases the workflow, the flow of the work. So I need to hire an artist, and where am I gonna get the money for it? The gaming studio is making us income, but like I said, I also want to. There are other things that I wanted to buy. I want to create my own soundtrack, and I have to buy the soundtrack for the game. I wanted to get my own sound effects as well, unique to this game. It's a lot of stuff that I need to buy. But anyway, that's where the money is gonna go to. But let's say you want to support the game. There are, check in the comment in the description quickly. There are, you can go to PayPal and just send some money through PayPal. Just email me afterwards and saying, give me the receipt and say, look, I bought this X amount. So there's different types of tiers you can donate. You can donate, if you donate $5, right, your name will be in the game, and I'll give you development notes, so you'll always know what's happening in the project, right? I can't share this information with just anybody. If I share this information with everybody, unfortunately, can you take Cash App? Let me just make a note for you guys. Let me just make a note here about the Cash App. Let me make a note. Okay, I've made your note about the Cash App. I will definitely make sure. I'll definitely make sure that don't worry, bro. I'll make sure that the Cash App thing is working. It's in the priorities. It's coming soon. I'll let you know on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I'll put it in the what do you call that section where you can just post photos and stuff. I'll put it there that the Cash App is working. But let me just explain the stuff here. So if you the starter fee is $5, and it's only $5 once off, right? Your name will be in the game, in the supporter. So in the credits of the game, your name will be there. And then, like I said, you'll always have notes. I'll make sure that you always know what's happening in the game. I get a lot of messages of people constantly asking me, where's the game, what state is the game? You'll have access to them. I do have a Discord channel, by the way. Let me just see Discord. I do have Discord. I just need to get my Discord channel going. I do have Discord. I just have to get that going, so then the news will be shared there. So if you want to play the game as soon as possible, that's where you have to donate at least $10, right? You'll get access to everybody will have access to the Discord, but there will be a private channel where those supporters will be, and because it's when there's an issue, you need to let me know so that I can fix it, because you will have access to the game. And then there is the $25. This is like a nice fat it's like the guys that have a lot of money. You guys just want to like support the game. You will have everything above. You'll have private access to the private Discord server, private beta access. So every time I'm busy fixing something or testing something new, you will have first access to it. So early builds, anything that is early being discussed, you will have access to it. Now, why am I doing it this way? Okay, so in my previous game, Super Warriors Adventure, everything was up here, right? So the game was up here. Everything that I was thinking about was up here. I never asked my players what you guys think, and when I did ask, I just asked everyone, and I literally had people, and it's my fault. I am so sorry. I literally had people tell me the game sucks because I can't move my character. Had I had this pay function in earlier, I would have had people, only people. Why did this break? I would have only had people. Oh, okay, because it picked the fight spot. What? Okay, I'll address this now. I think I know why it's breaking. But anyway, if I had this payment system in my previous game, the game would have been so much better right currently, because the people would have told me if I would have asked them, what do you guys want? They would have said, we want more story. We want you to keep the combat as is, but unfortunately that was not the case, and that's my fault. I apologize for it. But this game, I do not want to make the same mistake, so that's why I'm telling you guys now. If you guys want to support, if you guys want access, I will have a public beta which everybody will have access to, but I've learned my lesson. This game is not my game. I'm not making this game for myself, right? This game is yours, so you need to tell me what you guys want in the game. But I'm so afraid to give the game again access to everybody, and then everybody then people that want me to work on SWA, who wants me to work on SWA, will say put story in, but there is a specific community that I've made for this game. You know, everything's working, or is it? What's happening now? Okay. Okay, whatever. I'll have to check that now. I'll check it afterwards, after the stream. So yes, I'm gonna let you guys know every single time about the testing phase thing. If you wanna support, please. I'm currently I literally to reply to this guy now, to Shadow King, the issue with game development, any game, Skyrim, Cyberpunk, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, you have the players, then you have the core players. Like for instance, Call of Duty has core players, right? And Activision doesn't listen to them, but let's say that they do listen to those core players, and it's the people that are paying. They are saying that we love this game so much, we're putting the money down, and those players gets to have a say. Unfortunately, it is what it is. If you just give your game, if you let everybody decide what's happening in your game, you don't have a game. You have a live demo, which is horrible. I've learned last time. I'm very sad that my game SWs, that SWA, never had a real player base. Empty. bottom left, and then this one is empty. I wonder why this is happening. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you. Okay, wait. Let me just fix this bug before I leave. What's happening? Why's everybody standing still? What did you see now? Because I moved from this to this. Okay, 8, blah blah blah. Let's see again. Let's see again what's happening. I wonder what I did wrong now. Exactly, bro. If everybody's I've made the decision last time. I'm so angry at myself. I hate myself for not knowing this earlier. Now how do you learn in life? You make the mistake and then you improve. I literally, if only I knew that there was SWA had my game had a core audience. They loved the turn-based combat. They loved the story mode. They loved everybody asked for character creation. So character creation made sense. No one got irritated by character creation. Everybody wanted character creation. So when I put it into the game literally did so much better, right? But then what did I do? I thought, here's the mistake. I was like, oh, so everybody's agreeing to this thing. So then people started recommending I do this and that and this and that, make the game free movement. And then I kept changing the combat. I can't even show you guys. I wish I could show you guys Super Warriors Adventure, the state that I had the game in. It broke to such a degree because everybody gave me. So I was literally entertaining the people that wanted more story, and I was entertaining the people that wanted free movement. The people that wanted free movement, they were fine with they saw, okay, I'm keeping it turn based. So then they were like, then make the combat faster. You guys should go and read the reviews on Super Warriors Adventure. So what Google Play, and this is why I freaked out. So what Google Play does is, if your game has a lot of negative reviews, they don't recommend your game. They don't push your game forward. And what ended up happening was every single person at a point that downloaded my game and played it said the game sucks because the movement is locked. The game would be so much better if the movement wasn't locked. And that was one of the reasons. I mean, I thought, and here's something else, the stupidest part about all of this. I have a food delivery business, right? I can't show you now. But I have a food delivery business. So like I built my own Uber Eats for my hometown, and I learned by them that people will only complain if there's something wrong with the product. For instance, if I didn't get fries with my burger, if this is not the right burger, I want a chicken burger, you bought a beef burger, then people will complain. But guess what? Here's the most, like the most funniest part. Let's say you got your burger and there was nothing wrong with your burger. You got your chips, you got your the right patty. People stay quiet. So if you get what you wanted, people stay quiet. So the people that enjoyed the game for being turn-based, because I liked. Who remembers the game called Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans? Can I show you this game quickly? This was like the game that this game is what I modeled SWA after, right? I loved it. It was so fucking good. It was turn-based. So then I thought, okay, so there are people in the Dragon Ball community that love turn-based games. Let me make my own turn-based game then. And also, This is gonna be a weird one now. Let me see if I can search it on YouTube. So it's called DBZ, no DBS. Safe. This. It's not here. Come on. I think Erbito played it. No. I don't think Erbito played it on this one. I don't think Erbito. No, he didn't play it on this one. And it's gonna be too difficult for me to find it now. But I then started making that game. It was also turn-based, and then I expanded, right? But like I said, the main issue is that I didn't know that the people that enjoy your product, they stay quiet. Isn't Dragon Ball Fusion also turn-based? I think that's a card game. Not sure. I'm not sure that one is turn-based. I wonder why this thing is broken now. I don't know why this thing is broken. Use random attack if no enemy, no energy, no. Weird. Let's just see what's happening. Yeah, but like not all of the games are turn-based. There are a lot of Dragon Ball games that are turn-based, but not all of them are. Like I was one of them. That's how little turn-based games there were. In fact, seriously, yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. I'm surprised that game never came to was popularly was worldwide released. And then here's the part that sucks the most. Japan actually has a lot of Dragon Ball games. Japan that they just never give to the public, to the what do you call it, to the world. Okay, so I want to know what's happening here. Can I just spawn 3 enemies? I'm supposed to clock off now. It's past 12 o'clock now. I'm supposed to clock off. This sucks. I never really played a lot of turn-based games. The first turn-based game I played was the Dragon Ball Z game. Because at the time I had an emulator. Wait, is this thing working now? Yeah, it's working. Okay, so is the issue the amount of enemies that I put into the game? So yes, guys, I am very, very depressed in my soul about my game, Super Warriors Adventure. I am depressed in my soul. What the hell? Look, it's broken. Wow. Broken. What? What the hell? What? I don't think it's broken. I think it's only that one enemy, those 2 enemies that are broken. I think those are 2 enemies that are broken. But again, I say, I actually found, because Google is now sending me emails, telling me that my games need. Honestly, you might attract a lot of mobile gamers now, especially with the unique style and good quality. With this game, they're not moving. Yeah, you guys aren't moving. I know you're not moving. Yeah, okay, there you're moving. Okay. I think I know how to test this. Let me just test them manually. I think it was you. Wait, Shadow King. I think it was you that made that video. Let me just double check quickly. Speaking about the state of mobile gaming. Let me just check your channel. That's you. Yes. My game entered your list because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Because I had everybody telling me what to do, and I never sat down and actually said, this is what I wanted to do, and this is what I'm going to continue on doing. Every time, this is so crazy. I made the game, I made SWA 3 times. 3 times. The first time was when I actually released it in 2021. End of 2020, coming 2021. That's the first time. That's when I actually became a part of the Dragon Ball mobile gaming community.
Extraction is ready.
Yeah, you see, you're not moving. You're not moving, but I just want to check. And then afterwards, again, straight after I had released that game, yeah, I was removed. Yeah, you came from a long time ago. If you can remove all of this, if you can remember all of this, the reason why the game got removed, let me think carefully now, was because at the time as well, it was worse back then. When I released my game again in 2023, that's like, you could say like 2 years later, when I re-released it, people that knew the game came back and I gave them season 3, and it was beautiful. The right audience was there when I re-released it. It was beautiful, and then the same people that ruined the game in the beginning, that I said was really bad, they came back, and I couldn't. They were like, what do you call it? They were like, they were mixed in the crowd. I didn't know whose opinion to very well trust. I'm so sad about that, guys. I'm so sad about that. I just want to taste this quickly. Here you go. You're working. Why is this not working? So yes, so your video, man, your video struck me in here, dude, like seriously, because I did not want to disappoint anybody, and I ended up disappointing people because I wanted to please everybody. You're stuck. I know exactly what's wrong. I know exactly what's wrong. So if I go to my attack transition, yeah, here's my scene. So it's attack 1. It's always attack 1. Here's attack 1. Where's attack 1? Here's attack 1. So yeah, and then here. I know exactly. I was supposed to do this. This is why I hate animation states. Animation states means that always you will have to update every single animation. Where's this thing set state? Set state to seek. Yeah? I think so. Or was it reposition? I think it's reposition though. Even if it's not, maybe that's probably why this guy is so aggressive. Let's go to attack, intro. Like if I can make an example, like let's say Power Warriors, right? That Ariel who made Power Warriors, that guy he did not give a fuck about anybody's opinion. He had one game in mind and he made that game and he stuck with that game. I did not do what he did. I had somebody else the other day while I'm busy developing this game, right? I'm busy, like this is like what you guys are seeing now is, I think it's 10% of what the game is going to be when I release it. Okay, now I'm lying. I think it's 30%. This guy says I must make the game like Z Champions. So I'm like, what do you mean? Do you mean you want Dragon Ball characters, which is a no? Is Z Champions on the Play Store? Let me know if it's on the Play Store. Do you want me to have like the Mortal Kombat style, like Z Champions back in the day, Z Legends, Z Champions? You want that Mortal Kombat? What do you want? And then I realized that guy wants my way of game design in Z Champions. I'm like, well, go play Z Champions, bro, or Z Legends. By all means. I would hate if Z Legends would take a good game that they have and try and make it like mine. No, bro. Like, no. Maybe a new game, but everybody has distinct games, distinct combats. I like the combat. I love all of the games, by the way. I love Z Legends and I love Power Warriors. I love it. I love the way I love the way how unique it is. It's unique. The issue with mobile gaming was, I don't know if you guys know this, but the biggest issue with Dragon Ball mobile gaming was the fact that everything looked the same at one point. You guys remember that? Everything looked the same. I'm going to do a social experiment on my channel and let them make a game and see how chaotic it is. Bro, it's going to be one of the most chaoticest things you've ever done. Because if I do the same, I fixed it now. Fantastic. If I do the same, like you don't even have to make the experiment. Like you can just look at Swap. I think I might be wrong. Bro, don't worry. You're gonna get your money's worth. Like you'll have access to tell me what you want in the game. So, if I can give you an example, let's say you want a specific whatever. Your opinion matters more than other people's opinions because you put your money down, right? Like, I don't know if you guys as parents, you must have said this. My house, my rules. It's gonna be like the same. But saying it again, I think, making a prediction, yeah. I might be wrong. What's this guy? Senkai. Whatever happened to Senkai, the creator of Dragon Ball Discovery? I think Dragon Ball Discovery died because I said to the guy, make one saga. Make the Saiyan saga. I'll help you with it. Now, it's also my point why Dragon Ball Discovery died. Because I was supposed to be the programmer. And I had my own financial issues at the time. I couldn't get to, I never had time to get to the project. But if I was going to work on the project with those guys, I would have only made the Saiyan saga. Senkai gave me the files of the game, and I went through it and I was like, there's so much content here. There's so much, and it's not good. It's not good. Having too much content means that you don't know what you're doing. And I think he made the exact same mistake I did. He didn't. Everybody wanted And this is the issue that well, it's not an issue. It's beautiful that everybody wants different things. It's beautiful, but not when you're trying to do something. Like not when you're trying to build something. For instance, the Apple phone does not care what Android users are doing. They don't. Apple does not care that Google and Android has folding phones. They do not care. I've never understood what made Apple so good. So we have an Apple at the back and a Mac, and I understand now. It's like, okay, I understand now why you guys are nothing like Android. But anyway, guys, that's it. I am gonna call it quits now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, wait. Before I do that, let me just check what's happening with the because I did fix this bug now. So let me just see what happens when I go to my attack. I have to also go to my transition, and in here, can I still paste? I can still paste. Fantastic. I have to go to all of these animations and just make sure that they all have that they reposition. They go back to this attack set state. Attack 2. Let's just check what this works. Okay. I can't wait for your video if you're gonna make a video with your experiment. I really would like to see. I would like to see the chaos unfold. Nobody can decide, guys. Nobody can decide. I remember when I was like talking to my friends. We would talk about Assassin's Creed when I was still in school. Assassin's Creed, and each one of us had a different way of playing the game. Like for instance, this is exactly this is a very good point I want to make now. Remember I don't know if you guys know Assassin's Creed Black Flag. In my humble opinion, that was one of the worst Assassin's Creed games ever made. But according to the reviews, according to a lot of people, that was the best Assassin's Creed. Now, in my opinion, I'm like, what? What do you mean? Okay, yeah, okay. Why is this not working? Why was it the worst of Assassin's Creed in my opinion? Because where was the stealth? Where was the hidden blade, walking in the shadows? That's what I like. That's what that's why I liked Assassin's Creed. But then Assassin's Creed, the company Ubisoft, whatever you want to call them, they didn't know who the players were. So they had people that were like, we want to just kill everybody. There are so many aspects of Assassin's Creed, and I'm baffled at the fact that they had listened to the people that just wanted combat. It's an assassin game. Focus on killing people silently in the dark. Nope. Run in, guns blazing. What? And all of the future Assassin's Creed games were like that. Same issue. They didn't know who their players were because everybody was giving them money. It's an issue. You have to lock it down some way, and you need to figure out who your players are. Look at Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is in the exact same predicament that Super Warrior Adventure is in. Dragon Ball made Dragon Ball Z, and after Z they were like GT. GT was perfect until some dumbass, some moron said, make Goku a child. Whose idea was that? Why? Because they were like, we know we have my mistake. We have Dragon Ball Z fans. We're making a continuation to Dragon Ball Z. But instead of keeping Goku an adult, we want the players, in this case the viewers, but they want the players of the old Dragon Ball to come back. Right? Or they want to create a new Dragon Ball. It's like, those are two different genres. Dragon Ball Z was about blood, fighting, and stakes. Dragon Ball was about fucking collecting Dragon Balls. I actually had Dragon Balls. I gave them to my brother-in-law. Anyway, and my wife bought me Dragon Balls, but I gave them away to my brother-in-law. Anyway, I forgot about that now. It's about the Dragon Balls, and then so they made Dragon Ball GT, and they were like, okay, it's only about Dragon Balls again. And what happened with Dragon Ball GT? It literally died. If you watch Dragon Ball GT right now, the first part of that is so bad. Up until Baby is introduced. When Baby is introduced, all of a sudden Dragon Ball Dragon Ball GT has a storyline. And then what happened? And then they were like, okay, fuck everything we said about Dragon Ball. Let's just stick with Dragon Ball Z. And they made Dragon Ball GT Dragon Ball Z again. And then what happened afterwards? I'm not sure why they stopped it. But when they stopped it, they said Dragon Ball Super. This time they were smart. They didn't say let's make Goku a child again. They said okay, let's literally continue again. Let's reset it. Let's continue after the Majin Buu saga. What happened? They did it. It worked. People loved it. Then they didn't know again who their audience was, because if you watch Dragon Ball Super, you'll see immediately that there's no blood, there's no real damage. The Goku's clothes get ripped, but he looks fine. So the audience, which is me and my peers, we were like, ooh, what is this? This is some childish shit, man. What is this? This Goku was more stupid all of a sudden. Again, not knowing who's their target audience. And then came Dragon Ball Diamond. Why are you recreating? I say this because I did the exact same thing in SWA. Guys, I rewrote season 1. I removed season 2. I rewrote parts of season 3. I just did everything except work on the game. What an idiot I was. An absolute moron I was. And that's what Dragon Ball is doing. Now you're hearing people are losing their minds. Dragon Ball is getting a new series. We don't know what's going on. The manga's not canon really anymore. It's not the canon anymore because the series is ahead of the manga. We don't have manga audience anymore. They have so many different fans, right? And Daima killed Dragon Ball. Daima. Because it's like, what? Here we go again. Goku's a child, and at the end, what happened at the end, guys? Let me know what happened at the end. Goku became an adult again. It's like you guys are not learning from your mistakes. I'm trying my best to learn from my mistakes. I'm like, don't do the same mistake. Don't just give everybody feedback to your game. Do you like free movement? No, I want turn-based. Oof, sorry, you're not you're not the core player. Do you like, which is later going to be leaderboard based gameplay? Do you like to do that? No, you don't. You like story. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not part of the core fans. That's what needs to happen. That's what's gonna happen. But anyway, I see that this thing is missing my. That's fine. Attack damage. What is this? This is so weird. So I started working on the hunter, and then I realized, oh, it's not the hunter that's broken, it's the enemy in the all of the enemies that's broken. And then I started going back to the father, fix the father. Now the hunters are so out of whack. It's this thing I'm looking for. There's the audio sound, my ray detector. Where's my ray detector? Is it in here? No, it's this thing. Do I not have a ray detector on there? That's not an enemy ray detector. That's just a ray detector. Is this my no? What do I do with that then? What is this thing there? Nothing. It does nothing. Really? What? Oh my word! It does nothing. It does nothing. It was just in there. Okay. I'm wondering now what's happening. Yes, my enemy state machine. Is it this thing that's missing? I don't have a dash motor. And move the player. Do I have? I don't have that thing. Okay. So I see the issue with this guy is that there's actually a lot that's missing here. There's actually a lot that's missing here. That's specifically connected to the enemy. That's specifically connected to the enemy. Okay. Okay, so he's not gonna move now because he's gonna do this. Okay, that's unique. So there's something on here called my attack collider. Here you are. My health, my attacks, my rotation, and everything is fine. Okay. I just have to make this enemy move now. Why can't it move? What the exactly? Why can't it move with my... Oh, I made this so bad. I think I understand why I made it this way. Because it's not supposed to be able to have so much access to the motor, but whatever. That's gonna work. And it's working now. This is gonna... The dash motor, okay. But it's working, yeah, it's working. It's working. This, what is it doing? It's not. Okay, so the movement. Why don't I have animation? Where's my animator? I know what's going on. Where is the... Go to me. Is it this thing? Where's my anime? Is it in my control? It's on my controller. It's on my controller. There's nothing here. So this is called the... Whoa, what was that called? Let's just copy it. Let's paste it. And then... Yes, no. Oh my word, none of this works anymore. Okay, that's fine. I have to do that, that's fine. Controllers, okay, fine. Okay, so my motor is fine, that's fine. State machine, animations, player, that will be determined. Okay, that will be determined by that. Okay guys, I have to end the live stream. I don't want to though. I don't want to end the live stream. Okay, he's getting hit. There we go. Yeah, he's moving nicely. Also, something I have to mention. So these enemies, before you stop the stream, please, as soon as possible. Yeah, don't worry, dude. As soon as possible. That is literally the thing I'm gonna be working on tomorrow. I made it's in my to-do list. Like it's 1 o'clock in the morning by me now, so I don't have time to work on it now. But I'll get it ready for you. Don't worry, tomorrow I'll fix it tomorrow. It's working, guys. It's working. It's working. It's working. Now you're supposed to go and recharge, but it's not gonna do it now. Yeah, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. Let me just also update my other thing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. A lot of you joined today. I am so thankful. I'm sure it's also to do with this other guy. What's his name? Shadow King. I'm sure that you cook, you invite people. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Leave your feedback. I want your feedback. I still want everybody's feedback because obviously, so the paid feedback versus the free feedback, how it's going to work. Let's say you want something specific in the game, right? That is where paid feedback is going to come into play. But if everybody universally is speaking the same language, like at one point everybody said in Super Warriors Adventure, put in character creation. I knew, okay, put in character creation, right? Because that was the whole player base wanted it. That included the core fans. So please, you have the opportunity, go on my videos, comment what you think, let me know what you think. And again, if you guys wanna support, I'm gonna have the Cash App ready for you guys tomorrow. But if you want to support, if you have PayPal, there's a PayPal link in the bottom. If you have any other payment method you guys want me to get, just let me know. It is for if you want early access. You saw now that the enemies are almost fixed, almost done. Fixing the enemies. After this is done, like I said, the plan was release a playable demo to my testers, but before that, fix the bugs. I have to fix all these bugs that's in the game, and then then the bugs happened with the enemies. So enemies broken. So if the enemies are fixed, it's back to the bugs, and then if the bugs are fixed, I can release a prototype for you guys, a demo. Also, if you are using Apple, I want to know everything. So there has to be a way for us to communicate. If you did donate, there has to be a way for us to communicate. Because I have to send you the links. There's a lot of stuff that I need to know. I need to know what phone you're going to be using. Then I'll have to refund you if you have a phone that can't play the game. But the one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to share the APK like I used to back in the day. Google actually has a problem with it. So and I can't do that on Apple anyway. So yes, guys, thank you so much, Lord. Thank you for everybody who you sent to come and watch me stream. I am so thankful, Father. Thank you for everybody who's come to join. Leave your feedback in the description. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys. I don't want to promise and say I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I'll try my best to see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, same time. Past 9 o'clock in South Africa's time. But yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys. Just as I